Hey, how's it going everyone? Tricky Acid here, and at last, God of War Ragnarok's gameplay trailer was revealed thanks to PlayStation's September showcase. 2018's God of War on the PS4 left a huge mark for Sony, as it was easily one of the best games of the last generation, and so this sequel was highly anticipated. And in this video, I will be talking about a few aspects of what we are to expect in Ragnarok. To kick things off, first of all, Atreus is older, so we have moved into the future a bit, but not by too much. I reckon we're probably a couple years ahead, and Atreus is now in his rebellious teenage years, and you can see there is trouble in paradise, with some family quarrels between Kratos and his son.
Thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
Kids these days. Mimir also makes his return, and I absolutely love Mimir in 2018's God of War. He was incredibly entertaining, and it wouldn't be the same without him. I always loved hearing his stories during the boat rides, and as you're traversing across the map in Ragnarok, we'll get to share both the boat riding and using ice sleds across frozen lakes, which is new to the series. Besides Mimir as a returning character, we also get to see Freyr, who doesn't seem too happy with Kratos, and our favorite blacksmiths Brock and Sindri, who will be helping us to get the best gear in the game. And speaking of which, the Blades of Chaos are back, and it seems like we'll have these straight from the get-go this time around. The Blades of Chaos were always a staple for the God of War series. As for some new characters, Thor is in the game, and it looks like we got a glimpse of him outside of Kratos and Atreus' home. I seriously think Santa Monica are going to give us that 1v1 Kratos versus Thor fight, and knowing the studio's tremendous work on the previous game, it will be one hell of a boss fight. Tyr, the Norse god of war, is also another character to join the club, amongst many others such as Angry Bode. She's the mother of monsters and the mate of Loki, so it will be interesting to see what comes up from her. Also, I noticed that during combat, Atreus can now ride his summoned deer, so we'll definitely see some new enhancements to both Atreus and Kratos' abilities. And finally, just to mention, it has been said that God of War Ragnarok will be the conclusion of the Norse saga for the God of War series, and it makes sense because Ragnarok, according to Norse mythology, is basically the end of the world, where according to the lore, high-profile gods such as Odin will die and the world will be consumed by mass flooding and other environmental chaos. So I can tell Kratos' next chapter is going to be one crazy experience. So far, I don't have a set release date, but it's still said to be out sometime in 2022, with Horizon Forbidden West due out in February next year. I have a feeling God of War Ragnarok will be released close to the end of 2022. But that sums up my video. Let me know in the comments if you are excited for God of War Ragnarok, and if you haven't played 2018's God of War on the PS4, I implore you to play it, because it is one game that no one should skip out on. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like, as it really helps me out, and I will catch you all next time.